Good morning, Mo'av Rabotai. Bez Hashem Mincha is going to be 4:20. Please be on time. Today's learning is sponsored Lilu Nishmat Rav Yitzchak Zev Ben Pinchas, sponsored by Albert Tachalov. Chazak Baruch. The halacha tells us, as we mentioned yesterday, in the name of Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, this halacha is that a doctor is allowed to go to the hospital, not driving himself, but a goy to drive him. If you're talking about a case where there's a sick patient, but it's not life endangerment, where the life is not endangered, the doctor, if he's Jewish, he's not allowed to drive himself, because it's not chole sheyesh bo sakana, but it is chole she'en bo sakana. So the goy is able to take him there. And the question was the goy able to take him back? And we said yes, goy is able to take him back also. There's some that ask a question on this Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, and they say that doesn't make sense. Because where did we find that you're allowed to go back? The whole reason was that we're afraid that the next time around, you might do a slow job, and then you're putting the person in danger. But if you're dealing with a person who's not in danger anyway, why should we allow him to come back? Even if let's say he's a little bit negligent, let's say he takes a little bit longer, but you're not dealing with a life that's being threatened. And therefore some other doctor could come and take care of the situation, and you don't have to go ahead and permit a violation of a rabbinic institution for this cause. So this question was asked by one of the very prestigious authors, the Megillat Sefer. However, you should know that there's a very important Ramban, especially doctors need to know this. Ramban talks about how the doctor was given permission by the Torah to heal. V'rapo yerapeh. HaKadosh Baruch Hu sort of gave the ultimate licensing. People think, UCLA, Harvard, these are the institutions that license doctors. No, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives the license to the doctor. And where is the license? It's in the Torah, that he has permission to heal. But not only do he has permission, he has an obligation. And a doctor, the Rambam writes, should not say, you know what, I'm not in the mood, let some other doctor do it. Let somebody else be the one. Why? Because sometimes HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, this sick person is only going to be healed with so-and-so. He is the one that I preordained to heal him. And if he says, no, some other doctor could do it, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will not bring the siyata dishmaya through a different doctor. And therefore, it is not allowed for a doctor, obviously within the conditions of halacha, but it's not allowed for him to forego the job if he is summoned to do the job to heal a person, even if it's not life-threatening. But he's summoned to do it. He's not permitted to say, nah, I'm not interested, I'm not in the mood, it's not going to pay a lot, I'm going to go ahead and give it to some other doctor to do. He's not allowed to do that unless he himself is not talented in that. It's not his specialty, it's not what he's good at, and some other doctor is better than that. And therefore, says Chacham Ovadia, the argument that Rav Shlomo Zalman says that the doctor should go even on Shabbat to have a goy drive him in order to heal that sick person is a correct argument. Because if we don't allow him to come back home through the goy, then maybe the next time around when he's summoned, he's going to say, yeah, you know what, but there's a different doctor. Maybe he's not as good, but maybe a different doctor that will do it. And then he won't fulfill the responsibility and the mitzvah that he has to go ahead and to do it. And we see from the halacha itself, we see that even the concept of a doctor healing is all a matter of siyata dishmaya. People should never make the mistake that it's about, well, the medicine and the science is what's going and doing the healing. The medicine and the science means nothing. It's HaKadosh Baruch Hu's world, and he chooses which doctor and which patient is going to be healed, when, where, and how. Science or no science. And therefore the halachot themselves are fashioned around the concept and the licensing of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.